Well, that's just Prime, and welcome to another Smurpy video. And today I'm very excited because we have Transformers Masterpiece Convoy Beast Wars, aka Optimus Primal, the Maximal Leader, and this is him from Season 1. So there we have MP32, Cybertron Leader, Beast Wars 2, which is quite cool because that's new, obviously. Now I know that there's been releases off the box. Let's move on to the side. So him with his swords, and then the back is huge. I don't speak, I presume that's Chinese, but oh wow, there is just so many pictures, comparisons. Cyberblade, Mega Blaster, Convoy Jet. Oh, that's cool. These are all the accessories. This is him in monkey mode with his different faces. So that's cool. So let's get this bad boy open. Oh, sorry. And there he is in beast mode. And this is how he comes in the box. So you got Primal in the middle. He's two beast faces. He's three robot faces. And he's two swords, which is cool. So here he is out of his cage. And oh, he is absolutely beautiful. Okay, you can see a couple of what some fans may say annoying gaps there, but and somebody pointed out this today and said it was like a, sorry kids, a vagina. One of the other guys that I speak to on one of the Masterpiece pages said it looks like an X-cut, which is kind of cool. And here is the back. So this is quite cool. They've actually done really well in terms of hiding the kibble. You got a little bit there. You got some legs here, but I think they've done really well. Oh man, that's not a good start. And I never get through a video without knocking a figure over. So you know, welcome to the club, Primal. So here's his accessories. So these are the other faces, which I'll show off when we have transformed him. And these are the monkey faces, which I will put on in a minute. And these are his swords, and these are pretty darn nice. And they look like what they did in the show, which is cool. There's a clip there, so that tells me that it clips on something, which is cool. So let's have a quick comparison. Yes, it's me, Barney the Bear, and this is actually quite a nice, oh sorry, I took Primal out of the shot. This is quite a nice, actually quite a nice size together actually. You know, obviously we're all hoping that we get a Masterpiece Megatron, but you know, if you're working with what you have now, so to speak, this kind of fits quite nicely. You can really feel the love between these guys. So yeah, I think this is cool. So let's move on and get some of these heads into place. So there he is with his head off. And it was really quite easy. I don't usually show transformations because I'm crap at it. You literally just flick it up from the bottom and it flicks up. So I'm going to try and put this on. And yeah, it really is that simple. So, and there we go. He's, you know, he's smiling. He's loving it. He's loving being released into the wild and part of the MP collection. Now I'm quite a Beast Wars fan. I've got a page, so to have Beast War MPs coming out is like my dream come true. And we've got a Cheetor coming out perhaps later in the year, early 2017. So you know, for Beast fans, you know, this is really good times. So I'm just gonna put his other face on. And this is the face where he's, you know, he's annoyed. He's going to trash you. And he's going to beat you, and you should run. And I don't know if I put that on properly. So I hope I haven't guided you wrong, because I don't usually guide people with putting stuff on. Mainly because I follow people for that, because I'm rubbish at it, to be honest with you. And because I like to be careful with these, you know, these expensive figures. So I'm going to go transform him. Before I do that, I'm going to show you his accessories, etc., his other accessories. So I got my figure today from Kapow Toys. So, and it was, I don't know whether it's exclusive just to Kapow Toys. I don't suspect it is, because that's just silly when there's so many fans out. And it comes with this little monkey box, which is absolutely brilliant. and you get this really cool mace. And this feels like die cast, and it is beautiful. I don't think it's meant to go on a figure because it's heavy, although it's got a peg there, so maybe it does. I guess we'll see when I change him. And you know, that's a good homage to the original toy where you got these little mace. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't too fussed by it because, well, I can't even remember if he used it in that first episode. Damn, I'm gonna have to go watch it all again. Let's move on. So, like all cool things, he comes with his collector's card, and I'm glad they still do this. They've recently moved away from collector coins, and here are the instructions, which is cool. It's got some really nice pictures, actually. Oh, I'm so sorry that I'm doing this on camera. What are you doing? There we go. Fold it out off camera. So there's all the transformation instructions, and these pretty much are like the back, actually, or the promo, all the pictures, etc. that show you what it does. And these are all the little extras, convoy jet, etc., which is cool. I like this bit where it shows you what happened in the show, sort of thing. So I'm going to go get him transformed. I'll see you in a minute. And here he is transformed. And this guy is absolutely amazing. It's what I've always dreamed of. And I think his size is absolutely perfect. I'll show him next to Rhinox and Rat Trap from the Generations series. But yeah, really happy. The transformation's actually not that bad. It was quite smooth going. Quite straightforward. Sorry, I've got a cold if I'm sniffing. Just look at that. Wow. Such perfect detail. And the face, it's always about the face. I had the original and I brought Robot Masters. You know, it's all about how his face looks. He is a Prime, but yes, he's you know, he's not Optimus Prime. He's Optimus Primal. That just looks absolutely stunning. So I'm going to take off the heads and put in the other head so you can see what else they look like. And that's what it looks behind, so quite straightforward. And this is, I am not going to talk to you because I have kissing lips. That's what I'm going to call that. Face number 2, and I think he's talking there by the looks of it, which is cool. And this is my favourite one. This was really cool because it meant that, you know, this was kind of like his connection to Prime. And sorry, that is a spot. Ah, oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. So the face plate was important, and you know, right before he died at the end of season 1, you know, that was on, and he was in this little whatever it is pod, and he basically destroyed the Vox little thing. So I like this face a lot, maybe a bit too much. Yeah, I'll change it for you. Right, and here he is holding his swords, and you know, you can see it's quite cool. Like all masterpieces, it has a little clip in here that it clips to, and I think they are quite nice. I'm presuming it goes on somewhere, so I'm going to have a look in a second, see if I can put it on the back. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. I love these swords. Right, I'm holding because I didn't want him to fall over. No, he's going to hold. And, you know, the mace goes in there. I'm never going to use the mace. I think it's really cool, though. And, you know, that's just Prime, isn't it? Sorry, bad pun. It's not a bad pun. But I really like this mace. It is really cool. So let's move on and show some comparisons. So these are currently the masterpieces that I have out that are actually transformed into robot mode. The rest are all in vehicle mode. And you can see Grimlock is just under about the same sort of size as Optimus Prime, if I remember rightly. So he's not actually that much smaller, which is quite cool. And he looks slightly bigger than Red Alert. So I think he's a really nice size. Really nice size. Here he is next to his Generation family, and I actually think this was, I guess, how it was designed to be. Rat Trap there, and he's got his foot in the drawer somewhere, and Rhinox there. So I think it's quite nice. Of course, you can extend Rhinox. I like Rhinox as a stocky character in my books. So I do hope we start seeing MP Rhinoxes as well, and Rat Traps. You know, these are cool. They work, but you know, you sometimes just want this quality instead of this quality. And just because I had Optimus there from my Rebellion series that I recently finished, you know, it would be cool to get this one day in MP sort of thing. There's some third party stuff coming out. I've kind of held off not buying because I like Takara. I like official products. That's just me. So, but this is cool still. I still like this. With this, I'm going to transform and play with and mess around with and do crazy little shows with. This I'm going to put into my case, and he's going to sit there nicely next to his Beast War friends when they're Now, this is the guy you really want in a masterpiece thing. I think in the show, Dinobot's actually pretty bad here, etc. So, you know, you can't really use him, I guess, next to this guy now. It doesn't really work. But, you know, if this guy's up here and he's in MP, he's going to be awesome. Good things to come. Right, so I just realised that apparently there's a light-up feature in this, which I didn't know. And the other reviewer, which, you know, I followed from Capel, he's really good, and he tells you, you know, pretty much everything you need to know about transforming this guy. And that's a really cool gimmick. I like him. I'm probably never going to use it. I get scared when there's batteries in my figures. So these are the little shotguns. And if you remember all the other ones that I've flicked out here, they didn't come up high enough in the Robot Masters one. But this has some really fine, badass detail. And it's got what looks like little shotguns in there, which is cool. And I like the fact you can just have it like that. It's just bloody shooting. Sorry, pardon my French. I don't think that's French, but hey. So I'm liking this gimmick. Let's see what other gimmicks he's got. And here he is with the side cannons here. You can see once again they've gone to a lot of trouble with a lot of nice detail on it. And it is a nice little gun. It even got a little hole in there. I don't know if you can see that very well. That is really nice. So here's the kind of jetpack on it. I always felt that these were never meant to be like that. For me, it was always like this. And you know, that's quite cool. You got the rocket pack, sorry, doing it as I go along, and then you got this, which I think looks a bit better, but his head doesn't come up too far, so that's kind of a bit annoying, which is why I'm probably never going to do this again. But that's cool. I like this. You know what I just realised? I went through all that jet mode bit, and I didn't put his plate on. I may do that right at the end, because him with his little plate flying is the bomb. So just in terms of this figure, you know, this is absolutely beautiful. I mean, just look at that. I think it does. They've really spent the time on this figure. You know, even these little bits, you know, are absolutely perfect. And as far as I'm concerned, they once again, their engineering in terms of hiding the kibble is fantastic. And this figure is definitely one to have, especially if you are a Beast Wars collector. You know, I have pretty much all of them apart from this dude, because I sold him to get Masterpiece Primal and Cheetor, because Masterpiece Cheetor's coming out. So, you know, you can see I've been a collector for many years. So having him in my collection makes my day. So I hope you've liked me showing him, and I hope I haven't squeaked on too much about nothing, and take care.